Now we have another interesting piece of the puzzle here, and I'm going to talk about the sun again, only this time we're going to talk about the sun's relationship to another planet, which is Neptune. Astrology can get pretty nerdy, okay? When you start getting into degrees and math and angles, that's when astrology goes from, haha, that's kind of fun, to, you sure I want to work with this? Because this seems pretty complicated. My certification exam for astrology was harder than my master's exam, folks, and I'm not kidding, okay? But I say all that to you because if you look at the degree, the number, right? Every sign of the zodiac has 30 degrees. When Alysa Liu was born, her sun was at 16 degrees of Leo. Let's go over to the other side. When she was born, Neptune was at 16 degrees of Aquarius. These two planets are almost exactly 180 degrees apart. This is really interesting because an opposition that is that tight, you're going to notice this is 16 minutes, this is 16 degrees 12 minutes, this is 16 degrees 19 minutes. These two planets are only 7 minutes off from being exactly 180 degrees, which almost never happens astrologically. This is what we call in the astrology world an extremely tight opposition. What does that mean day to day? It means that this Sun-Neptune opposition is extremely important in this person's chart. Let's talk about why. First of all, it's interesting to note that Neptune is the planet that rules water. And, well, as an athlete, she skates on frozen water. I mean, let's just start with that. Sometimes astrology gets pretty literal. Neptune is the planet that deals with the arts and music and dance, and all of what she does is incorporated in there. Neptune is a very creative planet. It's also a very spiritual planet. Neptune is a planet that's very intuitive. With this connection, likely Alysa Liu is quite intuitive. The challenge with Neptune is that Neptune can obscure. Neptune can hide things. Neptune can keep secrets. Neptune is also the planet of addiction. When we're dealing with someone with such a strong Sun-Neptune opposition, we know that Neptune is going to be very important in this chart. Now, what does it do for Alysa Liu? It gives her an incredible artistic and creative ability. And if you've seen her skate, you can see it, okay? She is incredibly talented, not just as an athlete, but the grace and beauty that she uses when she performs. And Neptune is a higher octave of Venus, good people, which means that a lot of the qualities of Venus, those that are at a higher level, more spiritual, are contained in Neptune. So this Sun-Neptune opposition is, for her, one of the most important aspects, relationships between planets, in this chart, without a doubt. She would likely not be as good a skater as she is without it. But that Sun-Neptune opposition is vital to what she's trying to do.